Homies, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? We in the building, man. About to get it cracking. As you can see, man, I decided on a different topic. I'll explain to you fellas why when the rest of the homies get in here, man. We're gonna make it do what it do, like we always do. Punchline, what a punch. Sharif Oukdar is in the building. Wayne Barton, what up, Doug B? Lone Wolf, the homie Wolf is in the building. Okay, no doubt, bro, no doubt, no doubt. Simply Deep 1985, what up, homie? AP is in the building. We're going to get it cracking, man. We got a real live topic up in this joint today. Ryan ML, what up, homie? Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the homies, man, going back through the content, man, from time to time. Siphoning through it, man. I think I got some pretty decent content for the most part. There are some things that I'm about to take down and redo, man. I can't stand to have that poor quality up there, man. So there are some things that I'm gonna take down. I've redone them, and I'm gonna re-upload them, man. I can't deal with having that level of quality representing me, man. It won't be anything too major though, man. I just feel like I need to do that. We're gonna get it cracking, man, here in just a minute. All the homies who've been supporting, man, and all the different platforms, man, and all the different ways that you can support the movement, man. I appreciate it. No doubt about that. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get physical in this thing, man. In due time, they will understand the grind. Right now, it's the farthest thing from their mind. They try to hold the homies back, man. That's what they do. That's what they're really about, man, holding the brothers back. Chris Really, what up, homie? Lance Tilton in the building. The homie My City in the building. Shan Zero up in the building. What up, bro? Good to have you in here, man. Yeah, that's what's up, Punch. Man, that thing get you right real quick, man. And not just fitness-wise, not just with your physical aesthetics, man. I'm talking about with your health, man. It'll get you right. No meat, no dairy, man. It'll get you right. When you eat no meat, no dairy, man, you pretty much eat whatever else you want to eat, man. Especially if you go organic, man, because you're going to eliminate all the other things that you don't need to eat as well. Back in the day, man, I used to drink this drink called Slippery Nipple, man, with the Baileys, salted caramel, and the Kuiper butter shots. Man, Baileys is made of almond milk, Irish cream, man. I don't know what's up with it, but I heard that they made it, though. Oh, yeah, it gets your soul right, too, man. I mean, it's a full cleanse, bro. That's a full cleanse for you right there. We're going to get the homies a few more minutes to get up in here, man. I didn't have a chance to put it up, so I just came on, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if everybody getting their alerts or not, man. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I can do. Let me go set some up right quick, man. I can make a few adjustments to the settings in order to get people up in here. I ain't want to got no impact. I think I can. Okay, I'm promoting when the event is live. Cool. I don't think we're good, man. It's just taking the homies a minute to get up in here. But it's cool. We'll give them a few more minutes. Cause we're gonna go hard in here tonight, man. I got the walkout again, man. We ain't doing no shaking and baking. We ain't doing no frying. Man, we finna stir fry up in this joint tonight, man. Until my wrist whipping in the kitchen, man. You know what? It's funny you say that, Reef. I'm thinking about getting into that, man. I really been thinking about getting into that. Jordan Belville, what up, bro? Good to have you in here, JB. All right, man. We're gonna give them just a few more minutes, man, and we're gonna go ahead and rock out, man. As you can see, the topic for the day is, well, since you don't need no man, and you know where I'm going with this one. You know where I'm going with this one. I'm gonna start spreading the word, man. Matter of fact, man, I may just go ahead and put it up on the site, man. You know, go ahead and put it up on the channel, man. I mean, on the store as a service that I offer, man. It's a great idea, man. Let's see. Let me make this mic right quick, man, so I can. About to run with some papers, man. All right, back at you, homies. Back at you. Let me see who wrote up in here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up on the store, man. Make sure I ain't skip nobody up in the joint. I think I hollered at you, Chris. Yeah, I think I got everybody, man. We'll give them a few more minutes, man. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Reef. I agree with you 100%, man. The platform is there. DeRay Vicious is in the building. What up, homie? Doesn't have to reset. And let me give you the blues for my streamers, man. Go ahead and hit the like button while you're in here, homies. If you hadn't hit it yet, it don't take a fraction of a second. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. All about $1. What up, bro? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. No doubt, Chris. No doubt. No doubt. You know, trying to get it, homies, man. Man, listen, we're going to go in here. Man, I think I came on at, about 10 minutes ago, man. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to give them one more minute to get in here, man. We're going to go ahead and jump it off. Ain't going to be no recaps on this because it's going to be too raw to go back and recap it. That's why I'm trying to be patient, man, and get the homies a little bit more time to get in here, man. Y'all bear with me, man. I hate to start the streams off so late, though, man, because when people come listen to them, man, they have to, you know, try to skip to find out where I actually start going in at. But anyway, let's get on. Now, as you can see, man, the topic for today is, well, since you don't need no man, and we hear that all the time, there's always some woman somewhere saying she don't need no man. And it's most of the sisters who say this. OB, what up, homie? The homie OB is in the building. Now, when I hear this, I think to myself, look at all the goods and services around that were created by men, that are financed by men, that are perpetuated through the environment by men, that are promoted in business by men, that are created in commercial content by men. How is it that you don't need no man? But since you're convinced that you don't need no man, I'm gonna tell them some things they need to do since you don't need no man. The first thing you need to do, run on down that family court and tell a judge, any judge, that you don't want or need no child support from no man because you can do it all by yourself. You don't need no man. So if you don't need no man, you don't need that man money to help you take care of your child either. Get on down there. Tell him, don't even take a lawyer. Tell him you don't need no lawyer. Go in there, tell the judge at family court that it don't matter how many children you have. If you ever come in there, sign a waiver, sign a disclaimer. If you ever come in there and try to put somebody on child support, that she need just kick you out of court or hold you in contempt, lock you up instead. Run on down there. Do that. Since you don't need no man. You see, you can't say you don't need no man and then capitalize on the man's income or make a man life a living hell because maybe he can't afford to give you the income that you think he can, Miss Khalees. If you don't need no man, act like it. Family court is open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Get on down there, go in, talk to any judge. I don't care who you get. Tell them, I don't need no child support because child support come from a man. And I don't need no man. Second thing you can do, since you don't need no man, now you say this, we didn't say this, I think you need a man. You say you don't? Okay, you know yourself better than I do. Chief Fire, what up, homie? If you don't need no man, just use your toys and imagination or your girlfriends for intimacy from now on. Don't ever let no man come near you. Don't ever go near no man. Don't you ever let a man see your bare skin. You need to wear gloves outside so a man can't even see your hands. Since you don't need no man, then don't need no man for intimacy either. Now, I know a lot of you going to say, well, that's okay. I don't mind girls. Let me see you live the rest of your life with nothing but girls in it. In every facet of it. So maybe you can handle this one, but you better stick to it. Use your toys and your imagination or your girlfriends for intimacy from now on. Don't you dare call. As a matter of fact, since you don't need no man, don't even use a toy that's shaped like the tool that a man used when he has sex with you. Don't you go in there and buy no sex toy that mimics a man. You need a man if you do that. If you're going to not need a man, you need to stick to a tried and true. Don't sit and tell me you don't need no man when you already doing things that lets us know that you do. See, I'm willing to support that you don't need no man, but you got to stick to the script, shawty. Don't get no toys that's shaped like a penis. Don't do that. I'm going to tell you one more thing you can do. Only support and patronize female-owned and operated businesses from now on. So no more Walmart for you. No more major grocery chain for you. No more bank for you. Only place you should be at is the nail salon and the hair salon. Maybe a daycare. Ain't many places you can go. But if you don't need no man, I need you to stick to that script and act like you don't need no man. So don't support me. Don't support none of us. Go support nothing but women. We're okay with that because I want everybody to be who they want to be. And if you want to be the type of woman that don't need no man, I'm going to need you to start acting like it. That's all I'm saying. Don't fake the funk and tell us it is what it ain't or it ain't what it is. If you don't need no man, we just want to see the proof that you don't need no man. And one way of doing that is you only supporting and patronizing female-owned and operated businesses. Not today, not tomorrow, but from now on, since you don't need no man. SJ3, what up, bro? D Stokes is in the building. Oh, I ain't done yet. I ain't almost done. Let me tell you something. All these educations you got, all these degrees you got, all these things that you got on your wall, little pieces of paper, do not enroll in any majors at any university where a man is instructing any area of the curriculum. You better check the curriculum. If there's a male professor in that major, you better major in something else. Gonna be a whole lot more nurses around. I'm just saying, if you don't need no man, then don't need no man. Don't take nothing from no man if you don't need no man. Come on now, don't be a hypocrite. I know you're not a hypocrite. You don't even look like a hypocrite. You don't even sound like a hypocrite. Look like you believe every word you say and you carry it to your heart and your core. You know you don't need no man. So when you enroll in that major, if there's a man in the curriculum as a professor, if there's a man in the financial aid office, if the dean of the university is a man, you better go to another. As a matter of fact, if the university wasn't established, built, and funded by women, you have no business going there because at that rate, you need a man. And I don't want you to be looked at as a liar. I don't want you to be looked at as a hypocrite. When you tell the world you don't need no man and you go out there and say you the mother and the father, and that's a stream we gonna cover on a totally different day because I got a lot to say about that. But when you go out there and say these things, I want people to say, now there is an honest woman. She don't need no man in her life bears that fruit. Tamara Reeves, what up, Charlotte? Stephen Malejo in the house. The homie Quincy McKeithen is in the building. Now, I'm telling you, man, this is what you have to do. If you don't need no man, then we need to see. See me, I don't need no woman. Let's talk about the thing that a woman can offer. A woman can offer sex. I don't need no woman for that. And I ain't got to buy no toy that's made like a woman's sex or you neither. Let's say a woman can cook. I'm a gourmet chef. I don't need no woman to cook. Let's say a woman can clean. So can I. Let's say a woman can do laundry. I don't trust no woman to do my laundry. No way. Let's name some other things. Let's say a woman can bear children. I don't want no more. You understand? I don't want no more. If I slip up and have one, man, I might damn near be a deadbeat, man. I don't want no more. That's how much I don't want no more. So, you see, let's run down a list of other things. Let's talk about some other things. What else is there? She can give me some money. I'm a hustler. If what I ain't got ain't enough, I'm gonna take it and make it be enough. Because if my hustle ain't enough, I gotta hustle some more. And if that ain't enough, I gotta hustle some more. And if I run out of hours in the day, guess what? I gotta skip out on sleep so I can hustle some more. So you see, when I say these things, I don't. The system I'm using here is Microsoft Windows. Bill Gates. Microphone I'm using. Mouse I'm using. I mean, I just want you to be true to yours as well. OB. Shalom, brother. It's not much. Hey, man, I appreciate every little bit, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat. Oh, I ain't through yet. You think I'm through? No, I ain't through. Instead of having a handyman, find yourself a handy woman to cut grass and kill snakes and fix shit. That's what you do. Find yourself a handy woman who can do all of these things. Ain't that shit? She'll go up on the roof. She'll fix a leak on the roof. She'll do anything. If there's a rattlesnake in the attic, she'll go up there and get that rattlesnake and the eggs out of there. Don't call no pesticide service or have no man come to your house and do none of that stuff because you don't need no man. And I know what you're gonna say. I was just talking about in a relationship. But that ain't what you said. You ain't say, I don't need no man in a relationship. You said, I don't need no man. And I'm just saying, if you don't need no man, don't use no man for nothing. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it 100. Talking about you can't even go. Come on. Can't even change the oil on your car. Find a woman to change it. If you don't need no man, go to a shop where that's owned and operated by all women, with all women mechanics and repairmen. Take your car in there and get all the service you need done to your car right in there. I ain't never been to a dealership in my life that had a woman mechanic in there, ever. There may be one somewhere, but I guarantee the majority of women don't live next to it. Just eliminate men from your life if you don't need no man. It's all I'm saying. If I say I don't need no liquor, I ain't drinking nothing. It don't matter what it is. If I say I don't need no trees, It don't matter how good it smells or how good you tell me it's blowing. I ain't gonna blow none. If I tell you I don't need no meat, guess who is vegan? Guess who lives a 100% plant-based life? You see? So if you tell me you don't need no man, I need you to stick to the script and don't need no man. Don't interact with no man for nothing. Oh, I ain't through yet. You think I'm through? I ain't even halfway there yet. Don't call. Now, this is just if you don't need no man. Now, let me disclaimer here. For all you women who do need a man, you know how y'all do. Get upset by things that don't even apply to you because you feel like you got to jump in defense of every woman, no matter what tomfoolery or idiocies she spits out of her grill. This one ain't even for you. So you should sit back and enjoy this and take some of these things and tell the women you know who say they don't need no man that this is how you prove you don't need no man. Fist is in the building. What up, Silver Fist? Danny Curlett, what up, DC? So, since you don't need no man, Rob Cruz, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate it, man. Rob, say support me when you catch me live, bro. I appreciate that, man. U.S. Virgin Island, Puerto Rico. Ah, that's what's up, man. I'm from VIs. Don't call your brother or your daddy when some random dude gets butt hurt because you wouldn't give him no play and disrespect you verbally or even physically. Don't call them. Call your sisters. Call your girl cousins. Call the police and tell them that you don't want nobody to come but a female officer. Call somebody, but don't call no man since you don't need no man. Now I know what you're going to say. You're being facetious now. I was talking about in a relationship. I was talking about, but that ain't what you said. I ain't never heard a woman say, I don't need no man, but I'm just talking about in a relationship. I need him in other ways. You ever heard them say that, brothers? I know you did. I ain't never heard them say it either because they know they ain't said it. They said, I don't need no man. So when that goes down, don't you dare call your brothers, call your daddy. Tell my daddy, this man over here disrespecting me. Can you come do somebody? No, don't do that. Call your mama instead and say, Mom, this big man over here harassing me. Can you come beat him up? Since you don't need no man. Oh, I ain't through yet. Man, we just get into the meat of the matter. Only use a female OBGYN doctor for all of your feminine medical needs. And if you can't find one you like, because you know y'all can't hardly get along with one another, then get yourself a midwife. Anything other than a man. Because remember, you don't need no man for absolutely nothing. You didn't even point out one specific thing. You said you don't need no man for nothing. And since you don't need no man, I want you to do these things. I want you to go to family court and tell a judge you don't want and need no child support from no man. You ain't going to never come in, and if you do, to kick you out of that and hold you in contempt of court and lock you up 30 days. I want you to just use your toys and not the ones that shape like a penis. Don't use those because then it seems like you need a man. You got to stay away from anything that make it seem like you need a man because you say you don't need no man. Or you can depend on your girlfriend, but not the one. You can't even depend on the ones that dress like boys. You can't depend on the girls that want to look like boys because then it seems like you need a man. Why else would you want your woman to dress up like a man? Don't do that. You got to use the pretty girls, the feminine girls. Them are the only ones you can use, or your own self, because you don't need no man. Don't enroll in college majors where a man is instructed in any area of the curriculum. As a matter of fact, don't enroll in any university at all that was not established, funded, and is run and instructed by all women. Because if there's one man in the mix, I don't care if he's in the financial aid department. I don't care if he's a counselor, if he's a guidance counselor. I don't care who he is. If he's in there and you got to deal with him through your process, don't even go if the custodian at the school Because when you're in that cafeteria, he cleaned that up. You depending on him to keep that place clean so you can go in there and eat safely and not get sick. Don't you dare let a man be at the college you go to. Because you don't need no man. Instead of having a handyman, find yourself a handy woman to come through and do all of those things that you have notoriously been using men for throughout these years, even when you claimed you didn't need no man. See, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to help you fix your life. I'm kind of like, I'm the alpha male version of this, what's her name, man? Young that you know, the big face chick that used to hang out with Oprah. I'm the alpha male version of her. So I ain't got no nice words to say to you and try to, you know, work with you psychologically. I'm just telling you, cut and dry what you need to do if you want to be true to yourself. And if you want to be true to a woman that don't need no man, these are the things you need to do. Don't call your brother or your dad when some random dude gets butt hurt because you wouldn't give him no play and disrespect you verbally or physically. Call your mom and your sisters instead. They ought to get him. No matter how big he is, no matter how many homeboys he got with him, no matter what kind of pills he got on him, they should get him. Only use a female OBGYN doctor. And if you can't find one you like, get yourself a midwife. But don't you get yourself no man. Ain't no man should ever do no examination on you, no pap smear, no nothing. He shouldn't even check you for lumps in your breast. Don't you ever let no man deliver your child. He shouldn't be nowhere in the room because you don't need no man. Oh, let me tell you something else you need to do if you don't need no man. Move to a state. You know what? As a matter of fact, move to a city that has a female mayor in a state that has a female governor. That's how you prove that you don't need no man. Now I want you to search. I want you to search around because I want you to know where you're going. You got to do a whole lot of searching to find that city in that state. But when you find it, you shouldn't waste no time going there because you don't need no man. As a matter of fact, if there are any politicians in that city that are black, that are men, you should not even want to reside in that city. You should avoid it. You got to find that city that's run by women. You got to find that Amazon city. You know how much y'all like Wonder Woman? Go find your Wonder Woman city. That's what you need to do because you don't need no man. You know what? As a matter of fact, damn the city and state. Move to a country that has a female president and then move to a city in that country that has a female mayor and a state that has a female governor. That's how you eliminate the whole thing. Let me tell you something. If you don't need no man, you should have been out of the United States a long time ago. As soon as you were old enough to get out, you should have got out and went to Liberia or somewhere with a female president. You could have gone to England. There's a queen over there. Although I think the prime minister has the power. You see, you got to get yourself, listen, I want you to build yourself up. I want you women to build yourselves up. I want you to be who you want to be. And if you want to be a woman who doesn't need a man, I'm attempting to tell you some things that you can do to fulfill that dream, to fulfill that goal, to be that independent, truly independent woman instead of this fake independence that y'all claiming over here. I want you to reach your full potential as an independent woman. I am fighting for you to reach your full potential as an independent woman. I don't want to see you fail. I want to see you win as an independent woman. And this is a list of things that you can do, and you will suddenly become more independent from men than you ever thought you could. So move to a country with a female president. As a matter of fact, move to a city with a female mayor, in a state with a female governor, in a country with a female president. I'll cut you some slack there. We won't even worry about the city council and the Congress or the parliament. We won't worry about none of that. Just the president, the governor, and the mayor. If you move there, we'll give you a pass. We'll say you don't need no man. Because on every level, those are the top officials on every level. President's the top of federal government. Governor's the top of the state government. Mayor's the top of the local government. Go ahead and do that If you do that, we'll give you a pass. You can even have man police. We'll do that if you could just move to that country, because that will prove that you really want to be free of your need for men. Because you don't need no man. Drink 5, what up, punk? Daddy Green is in the building. 100 murders, what up, bro? You know what, bro? That's a good one. That's that handyman stuff. On that handyman stuff, let me add what the homie 100 murders just said. When you need some furniture moved, when you need that sofa moved around somewhere, when you need that TV hung up on the wall, when you need anything, when you need your wheels taken off your car, when you need anything to go down, when you need those king size mattress set put on your bed, don't you call no man, you call a woman or some women. Because you don't need no man, and we want you to be true to who you are. Man of tomorrow, what's up, bro? I'm gonna tell you one more thing you could do. Don't use any of these amazing products and services that were created by, are manufactured by, or are financed by men. Don't use none of them. That iPhone you got, get rid of it. That proves that you need a man. You gotta go find that. You gotta find that mobile device that was created by a woman, that was designed by a woman, that was manufactured by a woman, delivered by a company that was funded by a woman. This is what you must do. Your computer, turn it off. Turn it off. Don't you dare support Bill Gates and Microsoft. Turn that thing off. You find a system, network, program that was created, manufactured, marketed, and delivered by women. That's what I want you to do. Oh, Facebook as well. You know, y'all love that one. And no, you know what? Y'all love Instagram. But guess who on Instagram? Facebook. Get off the gram. Go create. You got to find, man, listen, just create your own online space. So you won't have to depend on no men to give you access to the internet. I don't want you to depend on men. I want you to be free. I want you to live the life of a woman that don't need no man. Give a bird. What up, GB? These are the things that I want you to do. I want you to go to family court and tell the judge you don't want no child support from no man. You don't need no child support. You ain't never accept none because you don't need no man. Don't you buy no toys that look like a penis. Because you don't need no man. So you don't even need no man in your imagination. You see, if you got to imagine that you using a man, then in your mind, you need a man. Just because you don't have a real man there, there's a thing called the imagination. And if you imagine that you're with a man, then guess what? You need a man, even if he's not there physically. Don't enroll in no school, man, that wasn't established and built and run by women. If there's a man anywhere in that school, then you can't go there. Go get your degree from somewhere else. Don't call no man to come to your house and do nothing. Cut no grass, kill no snakes, fix nothing. Put that light bulb way up in the top of the ceiling where you can't reach. Knock that beehive down, knock that wasp nest down, none of that. Move that furniture, bale that hay. None of that. Because you don't need no man. And see, I don't want you to sell yourself short. I don't want you to look at life and say, I don't need no man, but I'm going to go ahead and use one because he's good. No, I want you to reach your full potential as an independent woman. And as an independent woman, you and me agree that you don't need no man. Don't call your brothers or your dad or no other man, your cousins, nobody. Don't call. You shouldn't have no boyfriend. So I ain't gonna even say don't call him. You shouldn't have no man because you don't need no man. But you handle yourself. I'll call some females to help you. You have a run-in with a disrespectful man who treats you like maybe he wants to do something to you. Don't you call a man. Only use an OBGYN doctor that's a female. And if you can't find one, get a midwife. But don't you have no male doctor looking at you like that? You don't need no man. So why you gonna let a male doctor look at you and put his hands on your body and check you for anything? Deliver your baby. A man? You gonna let a man deliver your baby? No, you not. Because you don't need no man. And don't you dare use any of these amazing products. Take your iPhones, throw them away. Take your Android devices, throw them away. Anything you got from Apple, anything you got from Android, chunk it. Get your tail off of Google. Don't you dare take your butt over there and shop on Amazon. You can't be supporting these men out here. If you don't need no man, how you gonna be out here supporting them, making them money? Keep that money to yourself till you find some women that you can donate that money to or help in their business. Oh, let me tell you something. This is a real good one. Don't get any student loans from the federal government, which is and always has been headed by a male president. Ain't never been a female president in the United States. So I'm gonna tell you, when you go to get that federal student loan, tell them that's okay. You'll figure out a way to pay for it by yourself. Since you got to cut your own grass, you'll cut some other people's grass. Since you got to, put the roof on your own house when it leaks, you'll do that for other people too. Since you got to change your own tire, you'll get a part-time job at a tire changing place. Till you get up enough money to pay your own way through your female established, female-run, female-funded university without the aid of the federal student loans. See, these are things that you have to do, man. I want you to go and cleanse your life from men. Cleanse your life from a need for men. Cleanse your life from any type of way that man can benefit you. I want you to cleanse your life and prove to yourself, prove to the world that you ain't lying when you say you don't need no man. I want you to stop using Derek Jackson and other male woman motivators to make you feel good about yourself. If you don't need no man, you shouldn't listen to a word Derek Jackson says. It shouldn't make you feel good. You should be telling him, you ain't got to tell me that. I already know. Your word is worthless because you don't need no man. You see, if you don't need no man, then don't be trying to dump all your frustrations in TJ Sotomayor. You're using TJ Sotomayor as a scapegoat for your own frustrations with your own situations. You don't need him for that because he's a man. You should be using, even when you need someone to bash, you should use a woman for that. Notice I did say need someone to bash. You should use a woman for that because you don't need no man. See, needing a man ain't always in a negative way. Sometimes it's in a positive way that benefits you. So if you need someone to bash, don't bash TJ Sotomayor. He's a man. You don't need him. Let him go about his way and do his thing because you don't need him. You simply don't need him. All that medicine in your medicine cabinet, throw that crap out. You don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. Men are responsible for these concoctions that are going to kill you anyway. I'm doing you a favor. Don't use them. Deal with the pain. Deal with the anguish. It's your time of the month. Don't you take no Midol. Don't you take no Excedrin. Don't you take no Motrin. Whatever, a leave, whatever you take. Don't take none of that. Take it. Take it like a woman who don't need a man. So I'm telling you, man, stop listening to comedians. What 100 murders you want it. Don't you dare. You know what? If I hear you listen to it, let me catch you watch Chappelle Show reruns. Don't you watch that. What's wrong with you? Don't go to the movies. Anytime you go to the movie, you should watch movies with all women characters in it. Don't be around here talking about how good Black Panther was. The lead actor was a man. Unless you close your eyes on all the scenes he was in. Because you don't need no man. You don't need no man. And that's the main thing. If you don't need no man, then don't need no man. Appreciate it, LT. Oh. I ain't through. Don't you let me catch you sitting on the side of the highway, looking like a little lost puppy when you got a blowout. Like you don't know what to do. Waiting on some man to come along. You ain't waiting on no man. I know you ain't. You want us to think you waiting on a man, so we'll stop. But I know you. You too good to wait on a man. You too strong to wait on a man. You too independent to wait on a man. You ain't waiting on no man. I know what you finna do. You finna call a female-run, female-owned, female-operated record service, and you're gonna get them to tow you to a female-owned, female-operated tire shop. And you know what? You can't use your credit card because all the banks are run by men. All the banks were created by men. So you can't even use your credit card. You ain't got no bank account. Get rid of all your things that are tied to a man since you don't need no man. And let's see how many things you have left in your life. This world can't function the way it functions without man. So if you think you can navigate the world in the true essence of I don't need no man, I see you on an island somewhere eating coconuts. With no phone, no TV, no cable, no way to get off the island. I don't even know how you got there. I guess we're gonna drop you off. You have to understand. When you're always talking about dead presidents, all the presidents were men. Go figure. Always talk about your mentality, not your womentality, your mentality. Take men out of the words you use. Don't let me see M-E-N in no word you use. Take it all out. Take M-A-N out. Don't put no pictures on the mantle. Put them on the... Now, here's a big one. This is one that you're going to have to do. This is one that you're going to have to do. This is it. You're going to have to do this. It's a tough one, but you got to do it. I'm talking to all you wolves who say you ain't got no need for no man. And see, they don't say they don't need a man. They say, I don't need no man. No man. So that's why we eliminate all the men. Put your son out of your house, out of your life. Maybe you should be out of the house anyway when you get grown, but put him out of your house and your life when he reaches adulthood, because he's not your little boy anymore. Now, he's a man. And guess who don't need no man? I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna give you one guess to guess who don't need no man. Tell me. I'll wait. Exactly. You don't need no man. So put him out. Tell him when he leave, don't ever call you, don't ever come around. You don't need him to tell you Happy Mother's Day. You don't need him to come see you, check on it. You don't need him to come to the house and do none of these things that men's supposed to do. You don't need that from him because now he's a man. You ain't got no need for him no more because you don't need no man. And I want you to be able to stick to that. I want you to be able to prove to the world that you ain't a liar. I want you to be able to prove to the world that you're a woman of your word. I want you to be able to prove to the world that you don't need no man. And the best way you can prove that, the most efficient way to prove that you don't need no man is to tell your own son, son, now you're a man. When you were a boy, I needed you. Now you're a man. You got to go. Because I don't need no man. That's what I want you to tell him. Oh, this is a good one. Now, you know what? Let me get over here and chat and see what you fellas talking about over here, man. Yeah, just whoa. From now on, man, just whoa. Oh, man, no, you didn't, David Davidson, man. How you do that, man? You blew one? Well, I'm pretty sure you got others in your stable, man. That ain't gonna set you back too bad. Let me see. I thought I saw the homie J is in the building. Oh yeah, that was on the list, 100 Birds. That was on the list. Let me tell you something. Whenever you should have this chromosome manipulation tactic that they do where they can determine, they can affect, they can influence, they can alter the sex of your baby. Do that. Go in and get some of that chrome. Make sure that all you have is girls. That's a great way. You ain't even got to put your son out if you don't have them girls. But if you got a son now, see, that's future tense. If you got a son now, put him out. Tell him you done got too old. You're a man now. I don't know you. I don't like you. I don't need you. Get out. And let me tell you this one, man. We're going to say this one, man. Then we're going to chop it up for a brief minute. This one going to be that long tonight, man. It was going to be pretty short. I knew it was going to be short. Don't you ever again, pray to our God. Ever. Don't pray to our God no more. Because you shouldn't want him to hear it if you don't need no man. If you don't need no man, don't pray to our God. Oh, and I know what you might say. I hear y'all saying this all the time. But God might be a woman. What if God is a woman? You don't know God is a man. Okay. I play along with that. Well, don't you ever let me hear you call the name of your precious Jesus, because you admit that he was a man. You admit that he's a man. You admit it. You call him man. You call him the Son of God. You admit that he's a man. So if you don't need no man, don't call his name no more. Stay your butt out the church. Don't go in there no more. What you going to church for? 9 times out of 10, your church got a male pastor. 9 times out of 10, your church got all male deacons. What is you going to the church for when the church represents a man? It doesn't make sense for you to be doing any type of calling on God or Jesus or Moses or Abraham. Oh, no, don't call no man's name. Say, thank you, Mary Magdalene. That's what you say. That's what I want you to say from now on. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. West Coast Heritage. What up, bro? These are things I want you to do. I want you to do these things so you can be the true you, so you can be the essence of who you want to be, so you can be the one and not the two. Do what you say and say what you do. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be who you want to be. I want you to be free from all other men like me. I want you to be the woman that you profess to the world that you are, and that is a woman who don't need no man. So once more here, I want you to go to family court. Tell the judge you don't need or want no child support, because child support comes from a man, and you don't need no stinking man. You don't need no stinking man and nothing that come from a stinking man. You don't need that. I want you to just use your toys and imagination, and not the toys that look like a man's tool, that look like a man's wood. Not that toy. That's too much like a man. Or your girlfriend's. As a matter of fact, don't even use no toys. Use your girlfriend. Or go out and meet some woman if you need some intimacy, because you don't need no stinking man for intimacy. That's what you say. You say, I don't need no stinking man for intimacy. So find your woman. Only support and patronize female-owned operated businesses from now on. If you go in there and you see a man anywhere, I don't care if he's scraping gum off the bottom of the tables. He's working in there. He's going to be the reason that you ain't got to put no gum. That you ain't put your hand on the table if you no gum under there. Don't patronize any business that employs men, because something in there was done by that man is going to benefit you, and you don't need no stinking man. Don't enroll in college majors where a man is instructed in the area of the curriculum. As a matter of fact, don't enroll in any university that wasn't established, run, funded, and anything else by women. Because you don't need no stinking man for your education. That's what you say. You say, I've been getting education and I don't need no stinking man for it. That's what you say. Just going by what you say, Sean. That's all. And that's your Snipes, the homie Need No Brown is in the building. CMB, we all we got. Better yet, BOA, we all we got. Instead of having a handyman, find yourself a handy woman that does all of those odd jobs around your house and change your tires, change your oil, and get your transmission fixed and wash your car, and all those things. All the things that you ain't done around the house. I mean, kill the spiders, kill the bugs. I mean, get up in the corner, man, put the light bulbs up, do all that crap, man. Kill the snake in the backyard, all that crap. Do it. Because you don't need no stinking man to do nothing around your house. That's what you say. You say you don't need no stinking man. Don't call your relatives, your male relative, when you get in trouble. We need someone to defend you. We need somebody to defend your honor. We need someone to keep you from getting whooped. Don't call them. Don't do it. Call your female relatives. Call your cousin. Call your cousin Anna Mae. Let's see if Anna Mae gonna come and beat this man down. Call her. Because you don't need no stinking man to defend you. You see, that's what you say. You say, I don't need no stinking man to defend me. That's what you say. Stephen Malaysia, I appreciate the super chat, bro. B Munich is in the building. Stephen Malaysia say, man, best channel on YouTube, period. Period. I appreciate that, bro. Now that means a lot. Oh, you need to go to the doctor. Time for your semi-annual. You gotta get a pap. Don't you dare use a male OBGYN doctor. You better find you a female or a midwife if you need to have a baby. Because you don't need no stinking man to give you a checkup or deliver your baby. That's what you say. You say, I don't need no stinking man to check on my body or deliver my baby. I don't need no stinking man. That's what you say. Steph from Clink Scale. What up, Clink? Hey, man, that's good looking out, Steph. Man, that's changed your life, bro. That's life changing. When you decide that changes your life, man. Because there's an awkward position. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Real talk. It's an awkward position to be in, man, when it's a submissive position. Like you are submitting yourself for approval. As men, we have to avoid submissive positions. Whatever position you're in, you cannot be in a submissive position because it suppresses and oppresses your manhood. You cannot grow as a man when you're in a submissive position. And approaching a woman, choosing a woman, puts you in a submissive position. You're submitting. You've already let her know that you approve of her. Now you're submitting yourself for the once over, allowing her to give you her approval, which is reverse validation. While it seems like she's validating you by giving you her approval, no, she's validating herself by giving you her approval or disapproval, because putting her in a position where she can disapprove or approve of you is one thing for a woman to choose on you. She lets you know that she approves of you, but you haven't already put yourself on the line by approving her first. You put yourself in a very awkward position when you approach a woman and let her know that you approve of her first. Now you're standing there waiting to see if she approves of you. Let me tell you something, bro. I got to deal with a lot of things in this life. I got to build. I got to create. My content schedule is out of whack. I got to increase my content, and I got to do some other things in business that I need to grow. But one thing I will not do, man, is put myself in a submissive position when it comes to dealing with a woman. When it comes to dealing with anybody, man, I'm not gonna be in a submissive position, but especially when it comes to just meeting a woman. It is a very awkward position, man. And for me, I'm not gonna be rejected on a regular basis. Like, think about this. See, it may seem like you're confident to put yourself in a position where you always deal with rejection. You can spin that and say, that means I'm mentally strong because I can deal with rejection and keep on moving. My outlook on that is totally different. I don't think it represents mental strength to deal with rejection constantly. I think every blue moon you deal with rejection, you get over it. But rejection is a tough pill to swallow for an extremely, supremely confident man. If you can willingly accept rejection, you don't have the confidence that you think you have. And I'm going to tell you, every man who's ever felt that way has been a man who pursued a lot of women that I've known. Every man I've ever known who felt that way was always pursuing women. I mean, pretty much all the time. Pretty much all the time. I mean, cat, man, listen, I know a cat, man, that knocked down more chicks than all of us in here. I guarantee, it don't matter how many chicks you think you knocked down. I'm talking about, man, this cat coming at Will. Will claimed 20. I know for a fact, man, I've been knowing this cat my whole life. I know for a fact he probably knocked down by 10 G's strong. Like that was his mission. Like his mission was just knocking down as many chicks as he can. I'm talking about in this country, in other countries, cat international, man. He spent the last 20, 25 years just going wherever he could, whenever he could, stand there for as long as he wanted to, and just trying to knock down as many chicks as possible. Like, it wasn't there for this cat to knock down 3 chicks in a day. That's what his life was. So, but he also was willing to, like, rejection was nothing to him. And I just feel like this. If you're gonna be rejected, then it need to be something that you built. That, it got to be something worth it. What's the payout? For getting rejected. It's like if you have a business proposition and you present it to investors, and they say, "Nah, we don't think we're gonna invest in that now. You could do this and do that, and then fix it up and bring it back to us." Bam! You clean it up and take it back to them. They invest in it. Totally different. The reward, the risk reward analysis for that is great, because there's a chance that you can just make some tweaks to it, take it back, and they'll invest in it. It's not like that with a woman. Once you approach a woman and she rejects you, for one thing, you're a fool to approach that same woman again or keep pursuing her when she's already rejected you, because what's the value in that? And secondly, you just take rejection for nothing. Man, let me tell you something. I ain't built to just be around here, man, setting myself up to take rejection. Why would I want to be in anything that gives me more rejection than acceptance? Why would I want to be in anything where I hear more no's than yeses? And if you out there chasing women like that, man, you're going to hear more no's than yeses. That's just how it is. Even if a woman would choose on you, once you approach her, because think about this, a woman must think you're attractive if she chooses on you. Once she chooses on you, she lets you know that, bam, I'm into you, I'm digging you. But if you approach her, you take the submissiveness of choosing on you away from her, take it on yourself. Now she's got the confidence because she's in a position to reject you. Whoever's in the position to reject or approve has the power. And as a man, I don't willingly put myself in positions where someone else has the power. I'm just not doing that, man. I just ain't doing it, bro. It makes no sense, man. I refuse. Doesn't make sense. Never has made sense to me, man. I've never seen the logic in it. Because, man, yeah, we may go to a place and this cat may siphon through. Let's say we go to a club, per se. Say it's a packed night, college night, somebody's there performing or something. We get there, club's packed, place is packed. He may go through there, man. He may end up leaving out of that, man, with 10 numbers. I may end up leaving out there with no numbers. But there's a chick who's got my number, who's already texted me and told me to let her know when I get to the crib, and she'll, let her know when I get to the crib, and she'll tell her girl she finna dip and come through. So while he's got 10 numbers, he ain't closed on nothing. I'd rather close on one than to get 10 numbers. I don't care about having 10 numbers. I don't want to try to call 10 women. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the time to waste on 10 women, man. So, that's just what it is, man. That's what it is. But I'm going to finish going through this recap, man. We're at number 8 here. Move to a country that has a female president. Make sure you pick a state that has a female governor. And in that state, pick a city that has a female mayor. That's what you need to do if you don't need no man. Don't use any of these amazing products and services that were created by and are manufactured by or financed by men. You don't need no man, so you don't need to use men that no man made or created. You just don't need to do it. Cut it out. Don't get any student loans from the federal government for your degree that you're going to get from a university that was established, built, run, and funded by females from the federal government. Because guess who the face of the federal government is? The president. And we ain't had a female president yet. Number 12, stop using Derrick Jackson and other male woman motivators to make you feel good about yourself. He shouldn't be able to do that because his words are the words of a man. And you don't need no man as nothing, as no intimate partner, as no motivator, as no perpetrator, as no perpetuator of your dreams and hopes and ambition. You don't need no man to help you do nothing. You don't even help you hang no pictures. You don't even come in to help you build nothing. You don't need to do none of that. You don't need no man. So therefore, these men should not be able to motivate you because in case you didn't know, they are men and you don't need me. You know why? Because you don't need no stinking man to motivate you. I didn't say that. You said that. You said, I don't need no stinking man to motivate me. Your words. Now, don't sit on the side of the highway. When I'm speeding by my whip, I don't see, I'm gonna cut my eyes, but I ain't gonna look. I almost think I'm even thinking about stopping the hill. If I see you sitting on the side of the highway looking like a lost puppy because you got a blowout, in my mind I'm thinking, wait a minute, why ain't she out putting a spare on the car? What's going on? But I know what you're doing. You're waiting. You ain't looking like a lost puppy. You're looking like a lost puppy because they ain't got there yet. But you done already called the female-owned and operated record service to tow your car to a female-owned and operated tire shop. I know you've done that already. That's why you ain't worrying about it. You ain't trying to flag nobody down. You're just sitting there looking like what I thought. What I thought was a lost puppy. But that ain't how you looking. You're looking like a strong woman who got women on the way to help her. Scott Weezy, I appreciate the super chat, bro. As always, appreciate you spitting the realness. No doubt, bro. I appreciate it. Number 14, put your son out of your house and your life the moment he reaches adulthood because at that point, he's a man. And you don't need no man. So he ain't your little boy no more. He ain't gonna love on you like a little boy. You can't love on him like a little boy, but that don't matter to you because you don't need no stinking man to love on you. I didn't say it, you did. That's what you said. You said, I don't need no stinking man to love on me. That's what you said. And number 15, don't you ever again pray to our God. Don't you do that. Don't you pray to our God. Oh, and for y'all who think maybe God is a woman, but don't you call on your precious Jesus either. You already admitted that you know he's a man. Don't you call on him. Because you know why? Don't you be sitting here talking about, don't you thank him? Don't you praise him? Don't you think he's coming back? Don't you be telling me you can't wait? Don't you do none of that. You know why? Because you don't need no stinking man for your salvation. I didn't say it. You said it. You said, I don't need no stinking man for my salvation. That's what you said. You said you don't need no man. So I want you to stick to these things. All of these things. These are 15 amazing things that you must do if you want to prove to yourself, not just the world. Forget about the world. If you want to prove to yourself that you don't need no man, that you don't need no man. That's what it is. You don't need no man. Now, that's gonna do it for that topic, man. It's gonna do it for that topic. It'll be something up there sometime this weekend, Wolf. It'll be something up there sometime this weekend, man. Probably tomorrow evening. Yeah, probably tomorrow evening, man. No, tomorrow my Sabbath day, man. I don't do no grinding in that Sabbath day, man. But yeah, it'll be something up, man. It'll be up pretty soon. Yeah, probably by tomorrow evening, man. Tomorrow night, rather. I'll probably go ahead and edit it tonight. I got them sitting, but I just haven't edited them, man. Hey, man, I think I'm about to back out that wine and design thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's effeminate as hell, bro. Like, it's effeminate, man. It's just the whole concept of it, everything about it is, it's just feminine, man. All the energy around it is feminine, man. I just think I'm gonna let it ride, man. I appreciate that, Wolf. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna get that schedule over there regular, man. Yeah, man. I'm you know what, man? Like, it just. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, man. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. It's a franchise, and I jumped on board with it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my original idea, but my partner presented it to me, man. And I was like, you know what? That may work, man. That may work. And it would work, man. It would work. But I'm gonna tell you, man, the corporate, it's a franchise, man. So, man, the corporation, man, corporate is into everything, man. It's almost like working, man. It's almost like you still work a job for somebody because they have all these demands of things that they expect their franchisees to do. And it just killed my interest in it, man. I'm a free spirit, man. I like to grind and do the things that I think gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things, man, that they want to be done, man, they're not gonna work in this area, man. They're just not gonna work. It's a different group of people around here, man. Different group of people around here. So it's my patience is already wearing thin with it, man. And the fact that those things are being done is not enhancing the, man, when you do something, you get that first initial burst of interest. What they had, this is what you had to do. You have to go social media. You have to build your social media accounts after the first training. Like, it's mandatory. You have to go ahead and start your social media accounts. And that was cool. But then they start pushing, well, you got to promote your social media, you got to promote it. Well, the build out took longer than we thought it was going to take. So once we built the initial buzz, it was about 4 weeks before we even got a chance to even, show people the inside was done. The buzz was gone. People still know about it, but the buzz was gone. That's the thing about social media marketing. When you put something on social media and you marketing it, you got to be ready to drop it right then, because the next day, the next week, there's somebody else marketing something. People's attention span on social media is short. It ain't like you watching the news. People who watch the news, they wait till the next day newscast to get some more news. On social media, the news is ever coming. It never stops coming. If you step 24 hours a day, you can get 24 new tidbits of news if you're on social media that whole time. So, that was one thing, man, that, and that agitated me, irritated me to no end, man. But there's a pretty good grand opening coming up, man, with a couple of radio stations coming through, man, trying to get a major TV station to come through. You know, we'll just see how it goes, man. And then it's affected my ability to create content as well, man. It's affected my ability to create content. So, you know, it's one of those things. On this one, Darren Green, man, this was just a one-off, man. Like I literally just came up with this topic. So you know, this would be the one day, man, where there ain't gonna be no scripture. But I'm telling you, it won't be like this often, bro. Because I got some great topics lined up, man. I got a topic coming Sunday. On Sunday, man, what I'm trying to do, man, I'm gonna try to get deep on the topic on Sundays. So the Sunday stream is gonna be about proof that single mothers do it all by themselves. And it's not gonna be what you think, bro. It's not gonna be what you think. So don't avoid it because of the topic. I'm trying to figure out how to present the topic so you guys won't just avoid it. But yeah, it's gonna be about things that single mothers are doing all by themselves. And it's not gonna be what they think it's gonna be. It's gonna have a lot of statistical data, and it's gonna be awe-inspiring, man. It really is. It's gonna make us take a more serious look at the results of all the boys growing up in a single parent home. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a serious look at it, man. And if you don't know all of these things, it's going to be real eye-opening for you, man. Oh, no doubt, Steph, it's just one of them things, man. You know, you have to do what you have to do, man. But the thing is, man, I'm the type of man where as soon as I see something ain't working, I'm going to jump out of it. And then I got another upload coming, man, where I had a partner, man, who he was getting out of a relationship. He didn't know he was getting out of a relationship because he was still trying to save the relationship. By the time he was trying to save the relationship, the woman had already made up her mind that the relationship was over. But a woman ain't gonna leave the relationship. I mean, if it's abusive, she might go ahead and leave, but she ain't gonna leave the relationship until she's emotionally ready to move and start dating somebody else. And so at the point where most men start trying to fix the relationship, the woman is already checked out emotionally. She's still there. She's still doing a lot of things she was doing, but she's slowly checking out emotionally while the man is still building. That's why men seem to take the worst of a breakup and seem to not be able to let go because they're still trying to build. Like they're still trying to create a scenario where they can be with the woman, but the woman is already checked out emotionally. She's already prepared. She's preparing herself to move away from the situation emotionally. And this is the thing. I'm going to give you guys a teaser. This is going to be one of the topics. One of the topics is going to be when her interaction with you changes. When her behavior changes, she's already checked out. The relationship is over. You can't fix it once her behavior changes. And I'm not talking about major changes. I'm talking about things like when she goes from looking at your phone and asking you questions about women and doing all of that to not doing any of that anymore. When she stops doing that, she's already checked out a relationship. You got to be preparing to leave instead of me trying to fix it. But what men do is we see that change in her behavior and we finally go ahead and try to get it together because all the other time before, whatever we did, she just kept acting the same way. Then we did it again and she just kept acting the same way, sweating us more, talking more, talking more about complaining more, getting riled up more. Then when she stops reacting to it, that's when men say, oh, she's treating me differently now. I better step up to the plate because I want her to treat me like that again. But he doesn't know. It's over at that point. It can't be saved at that point. When she lets go emotionally from whatever it is that's got her caught up emotionally, you better leave or be preparing to leave. Because if not, your ass gonna be there trying to build and she trying to move. And then when she gets to the point where she finally says, okay, it's over, I don't want to be with you anymore, you're gonna be sitting there holding the emotional bag because her emotions ain't even into it like that no more. And it ain't even the fact that she won't care about you anymore. It's the fact that she will not want to be in a relationship with you anymore. So when you see that behavior change, dip. That behavior change might not have anything to do with you. That behavior change may simply because she met somebody else. But whenever her behavior changes, whenever her interaction with you changes, you had better be preparing to leave because if not, you're going to be stuck holding all of those emotions that you tried to dump into her when she was letting you know that it was over. So we'll get up in that, man. We'll chop it into those things, man, and we'll get into that, man. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one, man. I appreciate that, B. Muir. Oh, yeah, no doubt, D. Stokes. No doubt. Super depressed. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Listen, bro. There hadn't been one single man in any of these wine and design classes yet. There hadn't even been a man who called about it. It is pure fair. Then I did, and I kind of knew that, like, they only got one male owner of this thing. I was thinking about making money, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. All I was thinking about, well, okay, man, this is a little town. A lot of tourists come through. Man, this might blow up, man, because people come from other areas. And then they got some nice restaurants, some nice cultural eating experiences there, man, that they didn't have, 5 years ago. Nice cultural eating experiences. So I'm like, man, this will be cutting edge right here. And it may still work. But, man, the energy is so feminine, man. Like, I can't handle it, bro. When I just said that, I made my mind up, man. I'm gonna pull out of it. I got to, man. It messes with my energy too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have to focus on being calm, being reserved, because you know how I am about having a whole bunch of estrogen around me, man. It agitates me, man. And so I'm in an environment, man, that I'm hearing all these women's voices. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. It ain't worth it, bro. I can't do it. But it's a dude that's the figurehead of the B-Muni. Think about it. It's a dude that's, when they say the leader of Black Panthers movement, it's this dude named, what is his name? DeRay McKeefson or something like that. So yeah, I think it's redundant, man, to say Black Lives Matter, man. And I think it sounds dumb to say Black Lives Matter, man. Like, who is directed at? It's directed at cops, man. It's directed at, how you gonna tell the very people, man, that's killing young brothers, man, that Black Lives Matter? Obviously not to them. So what's the purpose in shouting out Black Lives Matter? That's crazy, man, to me, man. So, but anyway, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. It wasn't gonna be too long, man. I just want to come in and drop one off. It's not the original topic that I intend on speaking on, man, but I had to speak on this, man, because I was feeling it. That's all. Yeah, when the replacement changed his behavior, these stores, you'll be gone already. It won't have anything to do with you. And he ain't gonna change his behavior until you gone. See, the replacement loves being the replacement. Man, let me tell you something. Every man loves to be a woman's rebound. I ain't gonna say every man, but a lot of men out here love to be a woman's rebound. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that is literally the most fun time to interact with a woman. She's fresh out of a situation. She don't want to put no pressure on you for no relationship. So you can just enjoy her company for a long time before it ever gets to that relationship talk, man. And I'm talking about enjoy her company in all ways. Physically, mentally, emotionally. If she got a little paper, man, financially. But we're talking about, man, it's a very great situation. And so what I say is this. If you're the other man, if you're the man that she was in a relationship with, you got to cut all ties for a while. Like, the only way that you're going to bounce back from the emotional bad you carry, you got to cut all ties for a while. But we'll get into this, man. We'll get into this one, man, this weekend, man. We'll jump off into this one. So, homies. Yeah, she'll get with that monkey branch, man. Never let a woman monkey branch back to you. Ever. Never let a monkey branch back to you. I got a video on my channel about that, man. So, anyway, fellas, appreciate everybody coming through, man. Real talk. I'm gonna go ahead and slide on out of here, man. I'll come through, man, with some of course we'll be back tomorrow, man. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a late one. Cause I ain't coming on till the sun go down. And honestly, bros, I'm gonna let y'all know, if I come on one and the numbers don't go up, I'm gonna be out. I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If I pop one out and it's too late, and the numbers don't go up, let's say I part one out, man, and 15 people come through, and then the numbers don't go up. I ain't lie, I might bang it out for 15 people, man. I ain't gonna lie. I might go ahead and bang it out for 15, man. So anyway, man, peace, my city. Anthony Missy, peace out, bro. SJ3, peace out, homie. Jamel Reese, peace, y'all. B Milne, no doubt, bro, no doubt. See you in the next one. Kobe. You here, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Wolf, peace out, homie. Punchline, peace out to homie Punch. JOJ, peace out, Jay. Darren Green, peace out, homie. D Stokes, peace. Kobe, peace out, homie. Appreciate you coming through, homies. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the beggars. And as always, alphas up, betas down. Homies, peace.